as we move to page number 3, example number 3, this is going to be more like the second example. So we're going to have to do some factoring. So we're going to have multiple factoring on the top. So we have a GCF, x squared minus 4. But then the x squared minus 4 factors again. So that's going to be difference of squares. So I'm going to go ahead and erase that and turn that into x plus 2, x minus 2. On the bottom, we have a easy trinomial. It's going to be x minus 3, x plus 2. Now, if you'll allow me, actually, no, we're just going to do it right here. All right, so we get x plus 2 to cancel. So that means we will have a whole, okay? So we'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to rewrite the simplified version as 2x minus 2 over x minus 3. So that's the simplified version. All right, let's get to the whole of this problem. All right, so we're going to have an ordered pair called a whole. The x minus 2 tells us that our x value is going to be negative 2. We're going to take that negative 2, we're going to plug it back into both of these. So I'm going to use my calculator to speed this process up. So we've got 2 parentheses, negative 2 minus 2 divided by negative 2 minus 3. So that means our y value is going to be 8/5. 8/5. What you'll notice about most wholes y value is going to be a fraction. Let's not get rid of that. All right, I want to get rid of the yellow arrows now. As we progress to get into our x-intercept. X-intercept is next. X-intercept comes from the top. So we're going to take that and solve it for 0. So that's going to be x minus 2 equals 0. So x equals 2. That's our x-intercept. Our y-intercept gets a little complicated here. But we can get it from the original problem, actually. So, let's use a different color. Our y-intercept comes from dividing our constants. So if we take negative 8, 6, and we just reduce that, it's negative 6 actually, and we reduce that, then you'll have 4/3 for your y-intercept. All right, moving on to the vertical asymptote. It comes from the bottom. We'll set that equal to 0. X minus 3 equals 0. So x equals 3. So we have x equals 3 for a vertical asymptote. And the degrees, where are we? There we go. The degrees of the polynomial are equal. You have 2 and 2. The degrees of the polynomials are equal. So we're going to take this 2 and divide it by the 1 that's sitting right there. It gives us our horizontal asymptote at y equals 2. And therefore, since we have a horizontal, we will not have a slant because you can only have one. You can't have a slant and a horizontal asymptote. So that's example 3.